I'm having a hard time like describing my feelings about this, where Riot Games will now ban content creators for infringements, even if they're not committed in game. So Riot Games is going to issue in-game penalties for players caught violating conduct rules, even if it's not in the game itself.
But the game is open. That's what they're saying. So, like, let's say you have the game minimized, Razor, and you're on Twitter and you say a bad word, they're going to be like, you're banned.
Yeah.
So they have become the morality police in this situation. So as long as you're using their product at all, they will come for you. They will find you and they will ban you if you say something that they do not agree with. This is going to start on January 3rd. It says users who commit an offense, such as using slurs or offensive language about another player while streaming a Riot game, even if the offending phrase wasn't said in game itself, will be banned.
Wow.
This comes as part of Riot's update to its off-platform conduct standards, which it hopes will further eliminate toxicity associated with its games.
Can I get pre-banned if I call this broad a faggot right now?
Oh boy. Well, speaking of her, this is a video that was released about 6 months ago.
She looks like the kind of person who would
She's a soccer mom.
Yeah.
Right.
Very much.
In this video, around 4 minutes in, she talks about hate speech. So let's hear what she had to say about this.
Thrown out there just to avoid threats of violence or literal hate speech.
Oh my
There's
God.
no room in our community for the most egregious behaviors, and we're not going to compromise on that point. If you need to make truly evil statements,
Speaking of evil statements, this woman could eat corn through a chain link fence.
You know, I think I'm going to make a phone call today.
Are you saying she has like a beaver face?
She looks like she's storing nuts for winter.
I'm gonna write this down on my idea sheet here. Riot Games. What is hate speech?
Yeah, seriously, they don't say. What's offensive? They don't say.
I want to know specifically what is hate speech, right? And I want them to say it out loud. I want them to say the words out loud. What is hate speech?
Yep.
Because I need to know specifically what hate speech is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make a phone call today. I'm going to record it. I'm going to find out. Or I'm going to get some generic answer. But the point is that like we talk about this stuff all the time, but I want clarity. They're asking for clarity. They're asking for a better community. Well, provide me specifics along the way. What specifically are you looking for? What is hate speech? But she will continue here.
To enjoy gaming, then please be evil statements under the guise of.
If you need to make truly evil statements, what does that mean? Anybody?
No, because we can't define it because she can't even define it.
Yeah.
On that point, if you need to make truly evil statements under the guise of regular shit talk to enjoy gaming, then please play something else. We won't miss you.
Dropping a swear word in the middle of an official corporate statement. Is this like, did anyone even look over this? Did they have anyone at legal or a lawyer even look at this? What?
I mean, they wanted to appear edgy and in with it.
It strikes me as she got called an old bag online or something.
Took it offensively.
She got cranky and recorded this 15 minutes later. That's what it sounds like.
Now, to be clear for everyone who doesn't know what Riot Games like produces and has their games, League of Legends, Valorant, Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends, Wild Rift. They also have esports, entertainments, Arcane, Riot Games music, stuff like that. So if you think about those games like Valorant and League of Legends, how many times do these people curse in these games and shit talk each other? So when she says go play something else, you're saying your entire audience should just dip. Does that sound like a great financial move? No,
of course not. Well, Riot Games has offices all over the world. It says Dublin, Ireland, Barcelona, Spain, Mexico City, Turkey, France, the UAE, Singapore, Germany, Shanghai, USA. And those are all different cultures.
Yeah.
So in one culture, something could be hate speech. In another culture, it couldn't be. So once again, where's the bar here? So Riot Games does have an office in LA. I'm just going to throw out the idea that I'm pretty sure that she's from the LA office.
Yeah, right.
Just going to throw it out there.
And chat had said, sorry, Craig, but chat had said that Tencent owns Riot Games, and it's true. In 2011, Tencent acquired a majority stake in Riot Games for $230 million.
And China wouldn't allow this kind of woke nonsense in that country, right? They're pushing it on us to undermine these companies so they can buy more of them, as I've said on previous live streams.
I'm going to make that phone call. I'm going to call today. I'm going to record it because I want to know specifically what that means. Because if you're going to ban me from playing your games, even if I'm not actually playing your games, even if it's just minimized for something I say on X or something I say in jest or whatever it may be, because you deem it hate speech, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. That is absolutely dumb. And I want a clear line on the sand, but we'll never get it. Says the example given is a content creator streaming Riot Games used an offensive term while Riot Game was in the background of their stream, even if the term wasn't said to another player via in-game chat. If you say or do things,
bro, they've got, sorry, I'm looking at their offices. They've got one in Dubai.
Yes.
You got one at bro, in some of these countries where they got offices, they throw homos off of rooftops.
Right.
I don't think a gay slur is going to qualify for a ban here. If that's the bar.
That's the issue here is which society are we, which culture, which society are we using as a bar? And of course, we all know the answer to that. It's California. It's LA. If you say or do things that break our terms of service while broadcasting or creating content about our games, we can restrict access to your Riot accounts and suspend your partner privileges if you're part of the partner program. So there it goes back to access media right there. Reads updated terms that will go into effect early next year. Though we aren't going to proactively monitor everything that happens across social media, it is now within our rights to issue penalties in game when that content is brought to our attention.
I'll tell you what that is. That's code for if somebody whines and complains, we'll act on it.
Of course.
We're not going to monitor, but if the cancel mob comes for you, we're going to cuck to them. That's what that is.
What's amazing about this, if you go to the Riot Games website, Blabs put a link to their website so we can kind of take a look at the games that they have. The header has Riot Games, their logo, who we are. What's the first two? It's got about diversity, inclusion, social impact.
Yep.
Don't you think it would be like games we make? Work with us news. You would think that'd be like, well, learn about our games right here.
No, you got to scroll all the way down for that shit.
But there we are. So you content creators, you internet folks, you people on the internet at all, you watch your mouth when you're playing Riot Games because they will shut you down from Chinatown.
Watch your mouth when you're not playing Riot Games.
Even worse. I think that's scary. I think it's extremely Orwellian, and I think they need to be called for it. That is a bunch of nonsense. And something should be done about it. And that's why I want to get a clear line in the sand. I want to know where their bar is.
Yeah. Well, I hope you understand Mandarin